Curious what happens if you spin an oval? Let's find out. Hi, this is James with another metal spinning video. I had an idea of spinning different shapes of blanks and seeing what kind of forms that they would end up being once spun. And so one idea I had was with ovals. And as you can see here, I have an oval blank centered. And then what they end up looking like is kind of this open mouth kind of form. So it was really surprising and interesting to me. So I thought I'd do a short video about how that comes about. So what I have here is, again, it's about a 20 gauge annealed aluminum blank, 1100 alloy, and it's about 2 inches wide with about 3.5 inches on the long axis. And with any kind of shaped blank that you're spinning, you can't trim it because it's not concentric to the axis of rotation. So to start off, you need to measure out and make sure that your blank is centered as well as possible. And so I've done that ahead of time. I've lubricated it, clamped it down with the follower block, and we're ready to get going. So as always, the first thing I'll do is seat it very tightly to the chuck to make sure that the blank doesn't shift at all. So here we go. So I'm not going all the way out to the edge, just sort of catching the edge of the forming chuck, making sure that the blank is really securely seated. What I've noticed with lots of non-concentric blanks is that they do have a tendency to flip back very easily because it's not a solid piece of material. And as you're spinning, you really just want to look through the form as it's happening, not relying on the resistance of the metal, since the metal is irregular and can wrinkle very easily. So I'm just taking nice, gentle, even passes, slowly working it up more. And then periodically I'll stop and check to see how the form's developing. And you can see that there is a tendency to get some wrinkles in the form, and that's sort of natural, and sometimes they'll work out, or if they get really bad, you can certainly take it off the lathe and anneal it. So working that solid part of the blank where there's complete metal with a little bit more force. And then working those edges up. And if you saw the off-center spinning video that I did, a lot of similarities to this one. And you could sort of take it as far as you like, depending what form you want to develop there. And I'm going to push it a little bit further, see what happens with some of that tension or wrinkles that are happening in the wings of the form. And I'm really just maintaining the spinning tool path, not really using much force at all on those wings of the form. Trying to gently bring them around since there's not metal supporting it all the way around. You can see where towards the bottoms of the spinning where it's going to be a lot more uniform. And what I'm watching for is any kind of tearing or creasing right at the bottom of that, the low point of the spinning. But if you take your time, be able to coax it, and you want to watch, again, like I said, any of those wrinkles happening towards the bottom, those you can work out a lot easier than up towards the top. But there is that tendency way out at the edges of the wings to get some flat spots. So just maintaining a nice, smooth, firm tool path, not going too far too fast because that'll most certainly wrinkle everything up. And what I would say at this point is I would either, if I wanted to take the form up further, I would either take it off the lathe, anneal it, tap out some of the flat spots, and continue spinning, or I could continue with different hammer working techniques and shape it in a different way, just to make sure that whatever form you're resulting with is intentional. And if you have a sort of a fatter oval, what you end up with is less sort of mouth or wings and more of the solid spinning. And this one that is sort of a skinnier oval, you'll see that it's shallower and has wider wings. So this is just another way of working with non-concentric spinnings, different shapes of spinnings, and seeing what they result in as a form as they go basically from 2D or 3D. So give it a try yourself. Let me know how it goes. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can hear from me when I post future videos. Thanks for stopping by.